Question 1. Why must you signal continuously during a turn? Option A. To keep the flasher relay warm. Option B. You need both hands on the wheel to turn safely. Option C. It is required to flash for at least 60 seconds. The correct answer is B. You need both hands on the wheel to turn safely. Executing a corner correctly requires leaving the turn signal on continuously because the driver needs both hands planted firmly on the steering wheel to maintain control. Question 2. Watch your step. They are trying to fool you here. Why should a large vehicle avoid turning wide to the left, jug handle, before executing a right turn? Option A. Because it easily causes the vehicle to roll over due to a high center of gravity. Option B. Because a following driver might think you are turning left and try to pass on the right. Option C. Because right-hand curbs are usually too high. The correct answer is B. Because a following driver might think you are turning left and try to pass on the right. Executing a safe right turn requires keeping the rear close to the curb, button hook, to stop small cars from squeezing into the blind spot. Question 3. Get ready. This one requires your full focus. According to the large truck crash causation study, what percentage of large truck accidents occurred when drivers were externally distracted? Option A. 8%. Option B. 15%. Option C. 25%. The correct answer is A. 8%. Reviewing crash data shows that looking at a billboard or accident scene outside the vehicle contributed to 8% of large truck accidents due to external distraction. Question 4. What is a physical distraction while driving? Option A. Daydreaming about the weekend. Option B. Engaging in an emotional conversation with a passenger. Option C. Taking your hands off the wheel to reach for an object. The correct answer is C. Taking your hands off the wheel to reach for an object. Reaching across the cab to grab a fallen water bottle is a physical distraction that physically removes your hands and eyes from the safe operation of the truck. Question 5. When driving in dense fog, which of the following actions is highly recommended? Option A. Turn on your high beam headlights. Option B. Do not drive at all, pull into a rest area and wait for the fog to lift. Option C. Follow closely behind the vehicle ahead to see the road better. The correct answer is B. Do not drive at all, pull into a rest area and wait for the fog to lift. Facing a thick wall of fog with zero visibility, the safest choice is to pull completely off the road into a truck stop until conditions improve. Question 6. Let's see if you can get this difficult question right. Which class of fire extinguisher is specifically designed for burning liquids like gasoline or grease? Option A. Class A. Option B. Class B. Option C. Class C. The correct answer is B. Class B. Smothering a fuel spill fire requires utilizing a Class B fire extinguisher, which is specifically chemically formulated to handle burning liquids like diesel and oil. Question 7. If a road has two turning lanes, which one should a large vehicle take? Option A. The inside lane to make a tighter turn. Option B. The left lane to avoid pedestrians. Option C. The right turn lane. The correct answer is C. The right turn lane. Executing a turn at a dual-lane intersection dictates always taking the rightmost lane to prevent swinging into the path of vehicles on your right side. Question 8. This question has a catch. Think twice. Which maneuver is most dangerous when operating a vehicle with a high center of gravity? Option A. Swerving to avoid a hazard or taking curves. Option B. Driving on a long, straight, flat highway. Option C. Accelerating from a complete stop. The correct answer is A. Swerving to avoid a hazard or taking curves. Encountering an animal on the road is especially perilous with piled high cargo, as a high center of gravity makes it most dangerous in curves or if you have to swerve. Question 9. Heads up. This is one of the hardest questions on the test. How far ahead can you see with high beam headlights at night? Option A. About 350 to 500 feet. Option B. About 150 to 250 feet. Option C. About 600 to 800 feet. The correct answer is A. About 350 to 500 feet. Switching to high beams on a completely dark, empty highway extends your visible stopping range to roughly 350 to 500 feet ahead of the cab. Question 10. Don't let the wording trick you on this one. If a fire breaks out in a cargo van containing hazardous materials, what should you do with the van doors? Option A. Open them immediately to let the heat escape. Option B. Keep the doors shut to prevent oxygen from feeding the fire. Option C. Open one door slightly to spray water inside. The correct answer is B. Keep the doors shut to prevent oxygen from feeding the fire. Discovering smoke billowing from a closed trailer means you must leave the cargo doors securely closed, as opening them will introduce a rush of oxygen and accelerate the fire. Question 11. Don't fall for the obvious answer here. If only the tractor has ABS and you brake hard on a slippery surface, what is the most likely outcome? Option A. You maintain steering control, but the trailer may still swing out. Option B. Both the tractor and trailer will immediately lock up. Option C. The trailer brakes will automatically release. The correct answer is A. You maintain steering control, but the trailer may still swing out. Executing an emergency stop in a rig where only the cab possesses ABS means you will keep steering control, but must watch your mirrors carefully in case the non-ABS trailer begins to jackknife. Question 12. Don't let the wording trick you on this one. How should you respond if a distracted driver is drifting nearby? Option A. Give them plenty of room and maintain your safe following distance. Option B. Honk loudly and pull up right beside them to alert them. Option C. Speed up and pass them as quickly as possible without signaling. The correct answer is A. Give them plenty of room and maintain your safe following distance. Spotting a driver weaving while using a cell phone means you must give them plenty of room and maintain a safe following distance to avoid their erratic moves. Question 13. This next question is tough. Stay focused. In winter, what happens when temperature rises to the point where ice begins to melt? Option A. The road becomes even more slippery. Option B. The road becomes less slippery immediately. Option C. The ice cracks and provides better traction. The correct answer is A. The road becomes even more slippery. Noticing the thermometer creeping just above freezing means caution is required, as slightly melting wet ice is considerably more slippery than frozen solid ice. Question 14. Don't let this trick question catch you off guard. If only the tractor has ABS and the trailer does not, what can happen during hard braking? Option A. Neither part of the rig will lock its wheels. Option B. The trailer brakes may lock up, causing it to swing out in a jackknife. Option C. All braking power will automatically shift to the trailer. The correct answer is B. The trailer brakes may lock up, causing it to swing out in a jackknife. Jamming the brakes in a mixed ABS rig means you must watch the mirrors closely, as the non-ABS trailer can easily lock up and swing sideways. Question 15. What is a common sign that a rear tire has failed or blown out? Option A. The steering wheel feels very heavy. Option B. The vehicle thumps or vibrates heavily. Option C. The engine temperature rises rapidly. The correct answer is B. The vehicle thumps or vibrates heavily. Cruising at highway speeds, a driver might not hear a rear blowout but will notice the entire vehicle thumping and vibrating heavily as the flat tire drags. Question 16. Why should you avoid opening the rear doors of a cargo van if you suspect a fire inside? Option A. Because the smoke will damage the cargo faster. Option B. Because opening the doors provides oxygen, causing the fire to flare up violently. Option C. Because the doors will melt and jam shut. The correct answer is B. Because opening the doors provides oxygen, causing the fire to flare up violently. Noticing smoke seeping from the trailer doors, you must keep them tightly closed to restrict oxygen and prevent a massive flare-up. Question 17. What is the minimum tread depth required for non-front tires, such as drive tires? Option A. For 30 seconds inch. Option B. 2 30 seconds inch. Option C. 1 30-second inch. The correct answer is B. 2 30-seconds inch. Inspecting the tires before a trip helps detect wear, and the law requires a minimum depth of 2 30-seconds inch for rear tires to ensure safety. Question 18. Keep your focus strong for this tough question. What should you do if a front tire fails while driving? Option A. Apply the brakes forcefully right away. Option B. Turn the steering wheel sharply away from the blowout. Option C. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel and stay off the brake until slowed. The correct answer is C. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel and stay off the brake until slowed. Hearing a loud blowout from a steer tire forces the driver to grip the wheel with both hands tightly and completely avoid the brake pedal to prevent a crash. Question 19. What must you do with your headlights at dawn, dusk, or in rain and snow? Option A. Use parking lights only. Option B. Turn on your low beams. Option C. Keep them off to save battery power. The correct answer is B. Turn on your low beams. Driving through a hazy dusk setting requires turning on low beam headlights so that your large vehicle becomes clearly visible to surrounding traffic. Question 20. What should you do to warn drivers behind you of a tight turn or hazard ahead? Option A. Tap your horn 3 times. Option B. Flash your high beams. Option C. Brake early and flash your brake lights. The correct answer is C. Brake early and flash your brake lights. Approaching a slow, tight maneuver requires warning following traffic by applying the brakes early and lightly tapping the pedal to flash your brake lights. Question 21. Trap question ahead. Don't jump to conclusions. Roughly how much blood alcohol concentration, BAC, does the human body eliminate every 40 minutes? Option A. 0.05%. Option B. 0.01%. Option C. 0.03%. The correct answer is B. 0.01%. Waiting to sober up requires extreme patience, as the human liver processes alcohol at a very slow, fixed rate of about 0.01% every 40 minutes. Question 22. This is a tricky one. Listen to all choices carefully. If dock workers load your trailer, who is ultimately responsible for knowing the cargo is properly secured? Option A. The shipping company's dock manager. Option B. The dispatch company that brokered the load. Option C. You, the driver, are responsible. The correct answer is C. You, the driver, are responsible. Leaving a warehouse after others loaded the freight does not absolve you. Whether or not you load it yourself, you are responsible for inspecting your cargo. Question 23. What is required if a vehicle is wider than 102 inches during daylight operation? Option A. It must sound its horn before entering any curve. Option B. It must display a wide load banner on the roof. Option C. A red or fluorescent flag not less than 12 inches square must be displayed at the left front and left rear. The correct answer is C. A red or fluorescent flag not less than 12 inches square must be displayed at the left front and left rear. Driving a vehicle exceeding standard lane widths during the day requires a red or fluorescent flag not less than 12 inches square at the left front and rear. Question 24. What is the consequence if a driver refuses to undergo blood alcohol testing while operating a CMV? Option A. A mandatory safety course requirement. Option B. Loss of the CDL for at least 1 year for a first offense. Option C. A 24-hour out-of-service order only. The correct answer is B. Loss of the CDL for at least 1 year for a first offense. Refusing an officer's request at a weigh station has severe consequences. You will lose your CDL for at least 1 year for a first offense of refusing blood alcohol testing. Question 25. Listen closely. This is a tough one. What can happen if a U-bolt or leaf spring is broken or missing? Option A. The steering will become much more responsive. Option B. The axle could shift out of its proper position, causing extreme danger. Option C. The vehicle will save fuel due to reduced friction. The correct answer is B. The axle could shift out of its proper position, causing extreme danger. Inspecting the suspension system, discovering a broken U-bolt puts the truck completely out of service, as the entire axle could detach while driving at highway speeds. Question 26. Pay attention. Many drivers miss this question. What is the standard double clutching procedure for shifting up? Option A. Push clutch, shift to neutral, release clutch, let RPMs drop, push clutch, shift to higher gear, release clutch. Option B. Push clutch, shift directly to the higher gear, release clutch quickly. Option C. Release accelerator, shift to neutral without clutch, push clutch, shift to higher gear. The correct answer is A. Push clutch, shift to neutral, release clutch, let RPMs drop, push clutch, shift to higher gear, release clutch. Accelerating a manual transmission rig involves releasing the accelerator, clutching to neutral, releasing the clutch to match RPMs, then clutching again into the higher gear. Question 27. What does the total stopping distance consist of? Option A. Perception distance plus reaction distance plus braking distance. Option B. Braking distance plus reaction distance plus skidding distance. Option C. Visual distance plus mechanical distance plus braking distance. The correct answer is A. Perception distance plus reaction distance plus braking distance. Bringing a rig to a complete stop relies on the combined total of perception distance, reaction distance, and the physical braking distance. Question 28. Focus up. This is a complex scenario. How many years does a major violation or disqualification action stay on a commercial driving record? Option A. 15 years. Option B. 55 years. Option C. 10 years. The correct answer is B. 55 years. Receiving a severe penalty impacts your long-term career, as major violations and disqualification actions are retained on your driving record for 55 years. Question 29. Focus here. This is a high-fail question. If a load projection over 80 inches wide extends near the front of the vehicle, what lighting is an acceptable alternative to front and rear side marker lamps? Option A. 2 flashing amber lights on the roof. Option B. At least 1 red combination clearance lamp visible from the front and rear. Option C. At least 1 amber combination clearance lamp visible from the front, side, and rear at the extreme width. The correct answer is C. At least 1 amber combination clearance lamp visible from the front, side, and rear at the extreme width. Configuring lights for a front-heavy wide projection permits using at least 1 amber combination clearance lamp visible from the front, side, and rear at the extreme width. Question 30. Listen carefully. This is an advanced level question. Are you allowed to use regrooved, recapped, or retreaded tires on the front wheels of a bus? Option A. Yes, if they are bias ply. Option B. No, these are prohibited. Option C. Yes, if tread depth is 4/32 inch. The correct answer is B. No, these are prohibited. Inspecting a passenger bus demands strict adherence to tire regulations, which explicitly prohibit any retreaded or recapped tires on the front steering axle. Question 31. Don't let the wording trick you on this one. What penalty applies if a CMV driver is convicted a second time for texting while driving within 3 years? Option A. A 30-day suspension. Option B. Disqualification for 60 days. Option C. Disqualification for 120 days. The correct answer is B. Disqualification for 60 days. Violating federal texting bans twice within a 3-year period forces an immediate 60-day disqualification of the driver's commercial licensing privileges. Question 32. Be careful here. This is a very challenging question. In the absence of a value specified by the manufacturer, how is the gross combination weight rating, GCWR, determined? Option A. By adding the GVWR of the power unit, the total weight of the towed unit, and any load thereon. Option B. By measuring the maximum safe weight the tires can carry and multiplying by the number of axles. Option C. By weighing the empty combination vehicle and adding the maximum legal payload weight limit. The correct answer is A. By adding the GVWR of the power unit, the total weight of the towed unit, and any load thereon. Preparing a custom truck-tractor combination requires you to determine GCWR by adding the GVWR of the power unit, the total weight of the towed unit, and any load. Question 33. Attention driver. This question is known to be difficult. If your vehicle begins to hydroplane, what should you do to regain control? Option A. Release the accelerator and push in the clutch. Option B. Apply the brakes firmly and steer straight. Option C. Accelerate quickly to push through the water. The correct answer is A. Release the accelerator and push in the clutch. Hitting standing water and losing steering control means the driver must release the accelerator and push in the clutch to let the wheels turn freely. Question 34. A vehicle transporting aggregate material must have splash flaps situated where? Option A. Behind every tire or set of tires. Option B. Only behind the rearmost trailer tires. Option C. Behind the steering axle tires exclusively. The correct answer is A. Behind every tire or set of tires. Modifying a dump truck for legal aggregate transport requires equipping it with seals on openings and splash flaps behind every tire or set of tires. Question 35. When driving at night with low beam headlights, how far ahead can you clearly see? Option A. 500 feet. Option B. 100 feet. Option C. About 250 feet. The correct answer is C. About 250 feet. Traveling through a dark neighborhood with low beams means you must reduce speed, as your safe visibility range is only about 250 feet. Question 36. What must you check regarding the safety belt during the inside cab inspection? Option A. That it is a bright, visible color. Option B. That it is securely mounted, adjusts, latches properly, and is not ripped or frayed. Option C. That it has an automatic retractor mechanism. The correct answer is B. That it is securely mounted, adjusts, latches properly, and is not ripped or frayed. Sitting in the driver's seat before engine start demands a visual and physical check of the seatbelt to ensure it latches securely and the webbing is completely free of tears or fraying. Question 37. Don't get caught by this trick question. When backing a trailer, in which direction should you turn the steering wheel? Option A. In the same direction you want the trailer to go. Option B. Always toward the right side. Option C. In the opposite direction you want the trailer to go. The correct answer is C. In the opposite direction you want the trailer to go. Maneuvering a trailer backward requires the driver to turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction they want the rear of the trailer to travel. Question 38. What is the best advice for driving in heavy fog? Option A. Turn on your high beams for better visibility. Option B. Follow closely behind the vehicle in front of you. Option C. Do not drive at all and pull into a rest area. The correct answer is C. Do not drive at all and pull into a rest area. Encountering a dense fog bank that severely limits visibility means the safest course of action is to completely pull off the highway into a truck stop or rest area. Question 39. Stay alert. This is a highly deceptive question. What is the legal BAC limit for a commercial motor vehicle driver? Option A. 0.08%. Option B. 0.02%. Option C. 0.04%. The correct answer is C. 0.04%. Getting behind the wheel of a rig after drinking is illegal and results in lost privileges if the driver's blood alcohol concentration reaches 0.04% or higher. Question 40. Get ready. This one requires your full focus. What is the safest way to distribute cargo weight to prevent a rollover? Option A. Put the lightest parts of the cargo under the heaviest parts. Option B. Put the heaviest parts of the cargo under the lightest parts. Option C. Place all the heavy cargo squarely over the drive axles. The correct answer is B. Put the heaviest parts of the cargo under the lightest parts. Loading a mixed freight pallet properly means you must distribute the cargo as low as possible and put the heaviest parts under the lightest parts. Question 41. What should you do if an aggressive driver confronts you? Option A. Make eye contact to show you are not intimidated. Option B. Speed up to get away. Option C. Make every attempt to get out of their way. The correct answer is C. Make every attempt to get out of their way. Handling a raging motorist on the highway requires swallowing your pride, avoiding eye contact, and making every safe attempt to simply get out of their path. Question 42. What should you do if your vehicle hydroplanes and the drive wheels begin to skid? Option A. Pump the brakes rapidly to squeeze water out. Option B. Push in the clutch to let them turn freely. Option C. Steer sharply toward the shoulder. The correct answer is B. Push in the clutch to let them turn freely. Feeling the steering go completely light in standing water requires the driver to immediately push in the clutch, allowing the drive wheels to roll freely and regain contact with the pavement. Question 43. What type of trailer is particularly prone to getting stuck on raised railroad crossings? Option A. Standard dry vans. Option B. Low-slung units like lowboys or car carriers. Option C. Refrigerated trailers. The correct answer is B. Low-slung units like lowboys or car carriers. Routing a specialized load requires checking grade crossings carefully, as a lowboy trailer's extremely low ground clearance easily hangs up on raised tracks. Question 44. What causes brake fade on a long downgrade? Option A. Using the engine brake too much. Option B. Excessive heat caused by using the brakes too much. Option C. Low atmospheric pressure at high altitudes. The correct answer is B. Excessive heat caused by using the brakes too much. Over-relying on the service brakes instead of engine braking creates excessive heat, which leads directly to brake fade and potential failure. Question 45. Watch out for the tricky wording, it's a trap. Why is an empty cargo van taller than a loaded one? Option A. The suspension springs are not compressed by weight. Option B. The tires expand when there is no payload. Option C. The aerodynamic drag lifts the empty box. The correct answer is A. The suspension springs are not compressed by weight. Planning a route under low bridges requires knowing that an empty van rides higher because the lack of cargo weight allows the suspension to sit fully uncompressed. Question 46. Beware of the hidden trick in this next question. What kind of medical certification must a driver present to operate an ambulance commercially? Option A. A health questionnaire, DL 546, form only. Option B. An MER and MEC form. Option C. Only a basic CPR certification. The correct answer is B. An MER and MEC form. Working for an emergency transport company requires that persons with an ambulance driver certificate must submit an MER and MEC form to DMV every 2 years. Question 47. When transporting hazardous materials, where must the shipping papers be kept while you are driving? Option A. In a locked box behind the passenger seat. Option B. In a pouch on the driver's door, or in clear view on the driver's seat if you leave the vehicle. Option C. Taped to the outside window of the cab. The correct answer is B. In a pouch on the driver's door, or in clear view on the driver's seat if you leave the vehicle. Stepping out of the cab at a way station, a hazmat driver must leave the shipping papers right on the driver's seat so responders can find them instantly. Question 48. What is the principal way of controlling your speed on long downgrades? Option A. Pumping the foot brake. Option B. Using the trailer hand valve. Option C. Using the braking effect of the engine. The correct answer is C. Using the braking effect of the engine. Descending a steep mountain pass safely requires a driver to primarily rely on the braking effect of the engine in a lower gear to prevent brake fade. Question 49. How long does it take a typical tractor-trailer unit to clear a single railroad track? Option A. At least 8 seconds. Option B. At least 14 seconds. Option C. At least 20 seconds. The correct answer is B. At least 14 seconds. Evaluating whether it is safe to cross tracks requires knowing that a standard combination rig takes a minimum of 14 seconds to fully clear a single track. Question 50. What simple check can you perform while driving to see if black ice is forming on the road? Option A. Roll down the window and feel the front of the mirror or antenna for ice. Option B. Slam on the brakes to test for skidding. Option C. Look behind to see if the tires are smoking. The correct answer is A. Roll down the window and feel the front of the mirror or antenna for ice. Passing through freezing rain, reaching out the window to feel the mirror bracket provides a quick physical warning that ice is starting to build up. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your CDL exam.